slow ambient pad, distant echo. You think you know who you are, your name, your personality, your beliefs, your story. But what if none of that is truly you? What if the person you think you are is just a character your brain invented to survive the world? This is not spiritual talk. This is psychology, neuroscience, and philosophy. And once you see it, you'll never see yourself the same way again. Inside your mind, there is a narrator, a voice that says, I am this kind of person. I always do this. This is just who I am. But this voice is not you. It is a storyteller. Your brain creates a story to explain your actions, your past, your personality. You are not a fixed identity. You are a constantly updated narrative. Every memory you recall is rewritten. Every belief you hold is influenced. Every trait you claim is shaped by environment. You are not a static self. You are a moving process. You didn't choose your personality. It was built for you by childhood experiences, by parents, by school, by trauma, by culture, by rewards and punishments. You learn what behavior gets love. You learn what behavior gets rejection. So you adapted. Shy became safe. Funny became protection. Anger became armor. Perfectionism became survival. You call these traits me, but they are coping mechanisms. Your personality is not your essence. It is your survival strategy. Neuroscience has searched for the self in the brain, a center, a core, a command room. It doesn't exist. There is no single place where you live. There are only networks, patterns, processes. Thoughts appear, emotions arise, decisions happen. Then the brain claims, I did that. The self is not a thing. It is a process, a moving pattern of information. You are more like a river than a statue. So why does the brain create a stable identity? Because uncertainty is terrifying. If you felt like a changing process, you would feel unstable, lost, disconnected. So the brain creates a character, a consistent me, a story of continuity. This story creates meaning, responsibility, purpose, social identity. Without it, society collapses, relationships collapse, decision-making collapses. The self is not truth. It is functionality, a useful illusion. Identity gives stability, but it also creates suffering. You say, I'm not good at math. I'm an introvert. I'm lazy. I'm just not that person. These are stories, and stories become prisons. You defend your identity even when it hurts you. You reject change because it threatens a story. You cling to beliefs because they feel like you. Identity creates ego. Ego creates conflict. Conflict creates suffering. You fight to protect a character that never existed. If your identity is a story, who are you really? You are awareness, the observer behind thoughts, the witness behind emotions, the space where experience happens. Thoughts appear in you. Emotions move through you. Personality traits arise in you. But you are not them. You are the screen, not the movie. The sky, not the clouds. The ocean, not the waves. This is not poetry. This is a core insight of neuroscience, meditation, and philosophy. When you realize the self is a story, something powerful happens. You become flexible. You stop being trapped by labels. You change faster. You grow faster. You are no longer this kind of person. You are a process that can evolve. You stop taking thoughts personally. You stop identifying with fear. You stop believing every narrative. You gain distance from your mind. And distance is freedom. The person you think you are is not fixed, not solid, not permanent. It is a story written by the brain to make sense of chaos. You are not the story. You are the storyteller. And storytellers can rewrite the script. You are not trapped by who you were. You are not limited by who you think you are. You are not defined by your past personality. You are a living process, and processes can change. Once you see that, you don't lose yourself. You find freedom.